Okay, for question 11, they are sequences. So it says find the first three terms of the following sequence. If we want to find the first term, we plug in a 1 for the n. If we want to find the second term, we plug in a 2 for the n. If we want to find the third term, we plug in a 3 for the n, and so on. Like if I wanted to find the 100th term, I would plug in a 100 in the n. So we want the first three terms, so we're going to plug in a 1 inside the n. So I'm going to have 1 squared, then divided by 3. And that will give me my first term. If I want to find the second term, I plug in a 2. 2 squared, then divided by 3. If I want to find the third term, I plug in a 3. 3 squared, divided by 3. Okay, so then 1 squared is 1, because 1 times 1 is 1. So then it ends up being 1/3. That's my first term. And then this one is 2 squared, which is 2 times 2, 4, and then over 3. That's my second term. And then my third term is 3 squared, which is not 3 times 2, it is 3 times 3, which ends up being 9 over 3, but that simplifies even further. 9 divided by 3 is 3. And those are my first three terms. Let's go ahead and do another one. Write the first three terms of the following sequence. Once again, we plug in a 1 to find the first term, a 2 for the second term, a 3 for the third term. So they want the first three. So we're going to plug in 1 squared plus 1 to get the first term. We plug in a 2 to get the second term. And we plug in a 3 to get the third term. So I have 1 squared, that's 1 times 1 plus 1. So 1 times 1 is 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 squared, that's 2 times 2, which is 4, plus 2 is 6. Now 3 squared, 3 times 3, not 3 times 2, it's 3 times 3, 9, plus 3, 12. And those are my first three terms in the sequence.